Hello everybody, it's Darin Martineau here with ProMagicArt.com, and I'm going to explain to you an effect which is originally a Darwin Ortiz routine from one of his sets of lecture notes, and it's called the I think it's called the Tens routine. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. In Kenner's book it's called Intensity, but this is my variation. I've added a couple significant changes to it. And this is what you're going to do. So this is a setup, okay? You're going to take 10 of hearts and 10 of diamonds, you're going to put them face to face. You're going to have them on bottom of the pack, okay? You're going to have the two tens on top. You can give the deck some false cuts and some false shuffles, okay? Retaining the stacks, so you retain the top and bottom. And the way you do that is you could have this on top. You can give them a jog shuffle, okay? Give them a couple jog shuffles, bring them back to the top, okay? Now you would secretly, without showing this, double undercut that to the bottom. So you have on bottom the tens, on top 10 of spades, 10 of clubs. Now what you're going to do is obtain a break, okay? The way you do that is by pinky count, okay? Just count 1, 2, okay? If you don't know the pinky count, in other videos I describe it. Okay, basically with your pinky here, your fulcrum, you're in this mechanics grip, you're going to kind of bevel the deck here. 1, 2, okay? So that's where you have a break. Now, you're going to set this down, okay? There's different ways to do this. You can transfer it to a Greek break, and you can let it slide back. You can let it slide right off. There's ways to shoot it and all that. We're just going to use a simple way. We're just going to set this down here. Releasing it, first finger, releasing it with the middle finger and thumb like that so that you can set this down. We're going to do a push off, dive run and push off with the middle finger. And the middle finger here, middle finger pinches the thumb. So dive run and push off here. Release, okay? Now, we're going to deal the cards here. This is a Gary Willett stop effect. It's taught to me by Gary Willett many years ago. As you deal the cards down, let's say this says stop. You're going to pretend to deal this down. Actually, your thumb's going to pull this back, and you're going to make a click, and your thumb's going to go like this. Okay? It's a perfect illusion because this is back here. All the attention is here because you put the cards in front of them. Okay? When they stop, you just come over and you just move with your thumb. This goes back, and you're going to split the double at the same time. So it's a perfect illusion here. Okay? Now, what you do is you get a thumb break by dropping 2 thumb break on the 2 tens that are on bottom. And as you scoop this pile up, you're going to add that on top and gesture cut this to the top, okay? Without exposing it. You're going to then pinky count these two as you're displaying here. So you stopped me on the 10 of spades. They didn't, but it's a perfect illusion. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to obtain a pinky break by pinky counting on 2 over here, or you can get the natural break. You're then going to show, here's my prediction card. You're going to slowly turn this over and say, look, it's a perfect match. Now you're going to say, you're probably wondering what would happen if you would have stopped somewhere else. And that's when you go into the color change sequence. Okay, the first color change sequence is you're going to come over and you're going to steal the 10 of hearts and 10 of diamonds 2 card packet. You're going to steal underneath like this as you square up, and then your thumb off here. Now what happens is you're going to take this, you're going to do the paintbrush change, okay? You're going to cover with your first finger because you have the long edge here. You're going to cover that. So you're going to do this like this very consistently for a few times. Then when you're ready to do the change, you just draw back here like a paintbrush, see, like this. You then show like that. So we'll do that again. That will look like this. It's a beautiful change. Paintbrush change. Okay. So do this a few times. You go here, boom. Okay. Now you reveal here. Now what you do is, as you're showing these front and back, you pinky count again. top two cards, getting a break under the top two cards. You're then going to flip this over. As you flip this over, everything flips over. Okay, so what you have on top now is 2 black tens. You're then going to do a production which is called my Hip Hop Pop Out, and it was created by myself and Michael Little, which we have in Vegas Variations, an old DVD. And the way you do that is you set the cards kind of towards the corner of the mat here, and you're going to wave your hands very cleanly, showing 1, 2, and on 3 you're going to tenkai. Okay? Then you're going to pause a beat. Your hand's going to come back. Okay? You're going to come up here. You can make a hand wash sequence if you want before you make the card appear. Okay? By slapping your hands together. You can slap them together like this, or you can do tenkai and go like here. Whichever way you like. There's 2 variations. There's a one-handed version, which is like this. That's the hip hop pop out. Or you can use this variation, which is you brush your hands, showing your hand empty. You then rest it here in a really low cop position as you come over and do a wipe clean sequence. Then you come up and you just palm it for a second, come back, and you just go from the hand wipe to the boom. It's kind of like a Ernest Eric's production. Then what you do at this point is you're going to show the tens front and back. Okay? You have them rub it and say, look, the ink doesn't come off. Have them rub with their finger because they're going to think something here. Now you're going to, as you do that, get a pinky break under the top card. You're going to turn this one over. Okay? It's basically like a like a Browy edition, as it is. And you're going to turn this over. When you turn this over, you drop. So you've just switched in 110. And you're going to say, I'm going to put 110 on top, 110 on bottom. Now here's my own double color change. Okay? It's going to look like this. I'll perform it first for you so you can see it. It's very fast, very visual. Okay? Looks like that. Now I'm going to tip that. Okay? What you do is you have this. Okay? Let's back up. You have this. Okay? You just did the you just did the Browy edition because you had 2 tens. You did the Browy edition with 110. Bring your 110 in between. You say we're going to put 110. We'll back up. You say you're going to put 110 on top, 110 on the bottom. As you put this on the bottom, it also serves a purpose to show this hand empty as you're tapping here. You're not saying, look, my hand is empty, but you're subtly showing it's empty. Now they know this hand is empty, so they just seen it empty. So now what you're going to do is as you come over to grab the deck, and it looks like you're just flipping it over, you're going to slightly push this card forward as soon as your hand blocks. These 2 fingers are going to clip this card into a Steranko palm, clip palm. Okay? It's called clip palm or Steranko palm. Alright? And it's been used by Jerry Andrus and the card to box and other stuff, which I will show. I'll go ahead and show you real fast the card to box because it's a nice addition to this. Not to this routine per se, but to this move. So when you have a card here in this Steranko palm, or Jerry Andrus palm, or however you want to say it, it's just a clip palm. What happens is you can scratch with your first finger on the box so it sounds like something's inside it, and then when you come over, you're going to load it from here to here as you go like this. See, so I've loaded it. Do it from an exposed angle here. Load it on bottom as you do this. It's a beautiful movement. It's from Jerry Andrus. And you could be on the table like this, because on the table you can slide the card all the way back, therefore your hand is going to be seen empty, and as you're just resting your fingers like this, they can see your hand empty, because you can make a gesture transfer. This is an idea that I came up with. My left hand thumb is holding it behind the edge of the table. I show my hand empty as I brush the table off instead of saying, look, my hand is empty. It's always a subtlety. I then come back and I load this from the edge of the table into the 2 fingers. So I'm getting back to clip position. I'm working it back to clip position. As I'm misdirecting over here, bringing this way up. Okay, then from an exposed angle, from this Steranko palm, you're going to load it directly underneath as your hand is coming over to brush open the flap. And then you take this out kind of toward yourself very slowly. Everyone goes too fast, like Copperfield, he goes too fast, he goes bang. You don't want to do it that way, okay? You just want to take the card out nice and easy, nice and slow, and then you can do the card to box. Okay, we'll save that for another video. Back to this one. As you flip over the cards like this, you're actually doing the clip still again. Okay, so here's the exposed angle. Your hand comes over, these two fingers right on the corner, your thumb's going to push off, you're going to clip palm. Okay, so you're in clip palm. You're going to flip over the deck. Okay, so that will look like this. Right? Very clean. Now you're going to, with your first finger, you're going to push up, and this is going to kick around your thumb and get to a rise position like so. You're going to come over, you're going to do a variation of the Victor change. As you come up, you want to open all the fingers but these two, and the card is actually rested right here and here. So it's a little bit angly, but you can do it as you just come up quick. You can do it either quick or slow. I like to do it smooth, so it's more like this. And then as this hand comes up, your first finger is going to be pushing this card back, and your thumb's going to line this up with your hand's going to line this up as you pinch the corner. So that will look like this when you put it all together. Okay? You go from here to here to here to here. It's very beautiful. Now to clean up, you just push off this as you're pushing back with your thumb, loading the 10 of clubs that's behind it back underneath the deck as you take that off. And then when you take this off, you're going to push forward so they can see nothing underneath it, and then as you slide back, you're going to take that off so they didn't see the bottom card. Then you can kill the bottom card by doing a pass or even a Hofstadter as you spread over, so that if they want to see underneath, they can see underneath. Okay, so that is the explanation. Thank you very much. If you'd like to get access to over 500 premium videos where I show more advanced and even better routines, head over to promagicart.com right now, and you can join the free level and get access to 58 Master Magic tutorials. Please like, subscribe, and share, and have a nice day. Hi, Darin Martineau here, and welcome to Pro Magic Art. And this is a online Master Magic course, and this is for anyone, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced magician. And what it is it's all of my original creations and my system called the SURREALLUSION system, over 35 years in the art of magic. I have the beginner level for $5 a month. You can get access to over 150 videos, plus every month there's new videos added. And that is for beginners to help you get started. That's the bronze level. Okay, $5 a month. Then I have the platinum level. The platinum level, you get access to over 400 magic videos and tutorials. And this is for anyone, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced magician. Okay, then I have the gold level. The gold level is $97 for the first year, and you get access to over 400 magic videos and tutorials in there. Now I have the new diamond level. The SURREALLUSION system diamond level is $27 a month, and you get access to over 500 plus of magic videos and tutorials, plus videos added every month. In all of the levels, there's videos added every month and tutorials. So join today to become a master magician.